So this one, a Florida deputy resigns after pulling a gun on a pregnant mother during a traffic stop. So the mother, her name is Ebony Washington, and she bravely did what she thought was best for her three children, herself and her three children. So off she was speeding. I think she was going 75 miles an hour and the speed limit was 55. So the officer got behind her and flashed on his lights. But the problem was for Ebony, was that the area that she was being pulled over was dark. She didn't feel safe. So what she did was she turned on her flashers, she slowed down, she rolled down her windows, and she kept her hands on her steering wheel. And she did that so that she can get to a safe area, which was a mile away, which was at some sort of gas station, which was lit up. So she felt so she could be safe there. That's what she wanted to do. She felt that would be the best thing to do for herself and her kids. And you can understand that too, because though it's rare, there's been situations with police where they have assaulted women in these dark areas. So she wanted to go somewhere safe. But also, even worse though, there's been people who pretend that they're police officers and they'll pull women over in these areas and they'll assault. They'll have time or space to assault these women. So she wanted to go somewhere where it was safe. So that's what she did. But the police officer, Jacob Desue, if I said his name right, he overreacted. He didn't like that. He threatened her as he's following her for this mile. He's threatened her on his phone, talking about he's going to bury her if she don't pull over. He's screaming at her.
Hold the vehicle or we'll put you into the ground.
Just overreacting. He didn't care about her safety. He didn't think about the environment that she was being pulled over or what she was planning to do. She had flashers on, windows are down, interior lights are lit up. But it didn't mean anything to him. His ego was involved in it, and he just wanted her to pull over at that time. He has a badge, he has a gun, the lights. He wants her to pull over when he says pull over, so he's upset about it. He's not thinking about anything else. When he finally does pull her over, he pulled out his gun, pointed at her, demanded her, show your hands, get out of the car. This whole to do. This making it so dramatic.
Turn off the vehicle right now! Turn off the vehicle right now! I want to see your hands! Both your hands! Both your hands! Do not move! If you make any movement, that'll be your last mistake you're going to make!
Talking about he ain't worried. He'll hurt her if she don't do the right thing or whatever he threatened her with. But she's all calm. Of course she's afraid, but she's all calm. As she's complying and doing all the things he asked. She tried to explain why she did what she did. He handcuffed her. He wouldn't listen to her. He said, I don't care what you say. Shut up.
I don't care about why. Just shut up.
He just made it about his ego. Basically, just made it about his ego. And I can understand, part of me can understand, like, if she was involved in some sort of armed robbery situation that maybe he had just witnessed or heard about it and she wouldn't pull over, I can get the overreaction because there's a real danger there. But this is just a citizen wanting to get somewhere safe. Is all. She wants to cooperate. She knows she's going to get a ticket. She knows she was speeding. She's got a family she's thinking about. She's not just herself, she's got a family, not to mention she's pregnant. So 3 kids in the car and she's pregnant. So she's really brave here as she's thinking about them and making sure they're in a safe spot. That's what she's doing. To think about police officers, they've got to be able to distinguish between what's a real danger and what's just a traffic stop. Like I mentioned before, armed robbery, you saw that before. Okay, it's a real danger. Or we just have a traffic stop and someone trying to get there safe. Like, ego just this ego. I keep mentioning it, but the challenge, the problem is this ego that this young officer who's only been with the force since 2020, basically a rookie, and is just struggling with his ego. That's not the job of an officer. The job is to protect. Yeah, we got tickets, but we got to protect. Got to protect. And he overreacted here. So much so that the officer was asked to quit. So they quoted the Sheriff Gordon Smith, who's the officer's boss.
This young lady did everything you would expect, everything that I would hope that my wife or my daughter or my neighbor would do.
And he supported the driver's decision. He even said that he would want his wife and daughter to do the same as this lady who was pulled over, which is to get to somewhere safe. Do the interior lights, flashers, roll down the windows, but get somewhere safe. He would want that for his own family. So yeah, he asked this officer to resign. And this wasn't the only situation this officer was in. He was in another situation a year or so ago. We can't have hothead officers on the force overreacting on these situations. And that's what we got. He's making it about his ego instead of about the job. There are two heroes here, though. One is the mother. I mean, that mother was brave, and she did what she had to do, and she knew she was going to take a hit on this. She did what she had to do to protect her family, and she did it. She humbly did it. There was a point, she tried to explain to the officer. He wasn't listening to it. He told her, shut up. But this officer was sarcastic the whole stop after they stopped. Sarcastic from the very beginning. But after you got stopped, sarcastic. Talking about, don't you know how to pull over and what you're supposed to do? These kind of things. And turns out that he didn't know what he was supposed to do because he lost his job.
I was going to pull you over because I got you doing 75 at that light back there, okay? It goes from a 75 to a 55 real quick, easy enough. I was going to pull you over, give you a warning, check your license, and get you on your way. I started having my lights on since then. Yes. Since here, and that's about over a mile. No, I'm talking, okay? You're done talking, okay? From there to there, lights and sirens over and over again. Yes, you maintained your speed. You're at 60 miles an hour the whole way. Still not pulling over. That's suspicious. That's very suspicious. That has me concerned. That has everyone concerned, okay? Sorry. So that's what's, like I said, it was a simple warning. Now we're in this debacle right now because you don't know how a traffic stop works. You've never seen enough TV shows, or you have the conscience to even think that you need to pull your vehicle over regardless of you being scared.
But even at the end, when the officer wrote this lady a ticket and was trying to hand it to her, this lady's still humble. And she's trying to apologize to the officer, not out of fear, just creating this bridge of an apology, letting this officer know that there's a misunderstanding here. And I wasn't trying to do anything to you. And she was apologizing. He didn't accept the apology.
Okay, Ms. Ebony, here's your citation for speed, 75 and a 55, what I originally pulled you over there. I didn't give you a ticket for anything else. Okay, walk away with 3 tickets, I'm giving you a ticket for speed. Okay?
I'm not okay. No argument here.
Okay.
I know you don't want to hear me talk about it. I just want to apologize again. Right. I kid you not. I have no reason to lie. I swear I was only... I know you don't want to hear it.
Apologize.
I know you don't want to hear it.
Apologize for yourself for not thinking. Okay,
well,
how about that?
Definitely that, but
he told her she should apologize to herself for not thinking this through. But like I said, it turns out that he didn't think it through. And this is why he lost his job. But the other hero in this situation is the sheriff. Sheriff Gordon Smith, the boss of this officer, because he didn't try to hide or protect the situation that didn't deserve protecting. Like I said, he said that, even if it was his wife or his daughter, he would want them to do the same thing. And he asked this guy to resign. That's all I got on it.